Fact number 18. I currently have tendonitis. That's a fact, yes. I don't know, I didn't know, I ran out of ideas when I got to 18.
Like, how'd you get it?
Huh? I don't know. It just one day it started hurting, and then I thought, oh, it's bruised or something, and then over the course of a week it developed into this sharp shooting pain. It's like in my wrist. I think I did some research. It's called de Quervain's or Quervain's syndrome or something. And it's like the base of your thumb to like your wrist or something. Yeah, so basically the doctors are saying it's probably from playing video games or like texting, because it's that same very tendon that is responsible for your thumb movement. But I don't play video games, so I don't know. Maybe it's from texting. I don't even text that much because I never respond to text. Julia knows. So I don't know how I got it. Maybe it was from like weightlifting or something, I don't know. Number 19, I know how to play the piano, the violin, and the guitar. And only two of them, or one of them I actually enjoy playing still. So the piano I picked up when I was 5. Hated it the moment I started it, because it was all classical music. Yeah. Wish I played like, actually I don't know, I would probably hate blues too if I played blues, or I would probably hate current music too if I had done like a curriculum based on like whatever genre, you know? I don't know, I just didn't like, maybe at the time I wasn't mature enough to figure out that practice meant getting good, you know, and practice at the time was just more like, oh fuck me, you know? And then violin did the violin thing. Yeah, Asian, I know, violin, whatever, orchestra. Fact number 20, this is the return of the ever awesome Hong Kong milk tea. That is my choice of beverage, Hong Kong milk tea. Oh, why? Because it's tea, which is awesome, condensed milk, which is awesome, mixed into one thing, double awesome. A lot of people would probably differ or like not agree with me. I think Hong Kong milk tea totally shits on the other milk tea because, for one, if it's done well and, you know, made legit, Hong Kong milk tea is much more bitter than regular milk tea. And there's this strong flavor of like tea leaves. And I feel like the boba type stuff, it's more sugar than it is tea. But that combination of bitter and sweet, it's like yin and yang. Like life is yin and yang. My life, I base on the philosophy of balances. And for eating, and especially with milk tea, it's like sweet and salty, or sweet and bitter. You know, it's like everything you do has to have a balance, and you can't lean it to one side more than the other. Barbecue's like that, and it makes it just awesome. Like ratatouille, you know, when he eats the strawberry and the cheese, that itself right there embodies life. End of story, period. Cut, print, let's get out of here. Alright, fact number 21 is about to contradict everything I said just now. My favorite cake is tres leches, and it's just fucking awesome because it's sweet. No, okay, no, actually no, it doesn't contradict because it's cake, but it's moist, and it's wet, and it's soggy, but it's still firm. That's tres leches. If you don't know what tres leches is, it's 3 milks in Spanish, right? And it's the name of this cake, 3 milks or whatever. It's just cake, it's like white cake or something, but they put milk in it or something. It's like wet, and it's just so fucking awesome. Think flan, it's like wet, but then it's cake. It's like a sponge, and it's soaked up all the dishwater, and you're trying to squeeze it out, and when you like cut into it, it's doing that. The milk's just like, and it's so good. Fact number 22. I realized that all my facts are like, you can see the thought process, because the last one was tres leches, which is the Mexican cake, and the very next fact is, I knew nothing about Mexican culture until I met Tiffany. And she, like, in the last 2 years, I learned a lot more about Mexican culture. I still don't know how to speak it though. I'm trying to, but it's so hard. Alright, fact number 23. My first baby tooth was knocked out by my dad while we were play wrestling. I think I was a late bloomer with losing teeth. I think I was in 2nd grade. And I think we were just play wrestling. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. He was just like on top of me, and then I think just randomly his forearm came up and like kind of caught me on the mouth, and then I felt that hit, and then I was like, and then it was just like, oh my god, where's my tooth? Because I didn't know how it felt like, you know, and then I wasn't expecting it either, you know, it wasn't that loose. It like caught me, you know, And then we're like, oh fuck, where is it? And we like looked around the carpet and finally found it. And it was like, oh shit. Yeah, it wasn't ready to come out. It kind of hurt. It was like bruised. How it felt, yeah. But yeah, that's how I lost my first tooth. I don't think I lost my last tooth until like 7th grade. Fact number 24. So as you all know it, or maybe not, I don't know. I'm allergic to dogs. And my parents didn't realize I was allergic to dogs until I was like 1 and some change. So I lived for a whole year with our family dog. And you can see in every single baby picture of me, rashes out the wazoo on my face. So yeah, that was my childhood. For the first year, or the first couple months, but it was a while ago before they realized it. I remember, and they were telling me, man, we had to give away the dog as you. Alright, fact number 25. I didn't know how to swim until 5th grade. The whole experience, I've always been afraid of water for some reason. Like, I'm a complete bitch.
Boss ass bitch! Bitch! Bitch!
I was at summer camp one time, or like the 5th grade summer. Everyone was like swimming, right? For some reason, everyone lined up at the diving board and everyone was like jumping, right? And oh yeah, the game was they were jumping off the diving board, and while you jump off, people were trying to peg you with I forgot, like a beach ball or something like that. And so that was the game. And at the time, for some reason, I thought, oh man, if I don't do it, because everyone's doing it. If I don't do it, like, I'm gonna be that guy that can't do it. So I lined up and I was shitting bricks the whole time. I was just like, oh my God, I'm about to die. Oh my God, 5 people in front of me, 4 people in front of me, 3, 2, 1. And I get up there on like the diving board, and I didn't even like jump. Everyone was like jumping and doing flips and stuff and like diving head first. I was just like, oh fuck, cannonball's easy enough. I'm gonna look like a bitch if I do cannonball. And I jump and like cannonball, and I just sink to the bottom of the to the swimming pool. And then when I was getting ready for the jump, my game plan was, all right, just jump in there. It's not that far off back to the shallow part. It's like a good like maybe 3 feet, you know, because it's one of those short pools, so it's like really deep and it's like really shallow, and it's like that one little and it's like shallow again, right? So I was thinking, all right, you got like 3 strokes, 3 really good strokes, and you're like back in like safety, you know. So I was like, that's the game plan. So I jumped and I hit the bottom of the ocean, the pool, and I'm like, all right, swim. And I had my eyes closed and I was holding my breath like, oh fuck, I don't want to die. This might be it. Goodbye, Mom. And I was swimming, and then like I ran out of breath pretty much because I was just like swimming, you know. And I suck at swimming, but I guess I got far enough because by the time I ran out of breath, I was like, all right, this is a moment of truth. Just extend your legs, and if you don't touch anything, you're dead, you know. That's my thought process. And luckily, I touched the floor and I stood up, and it was like waist high. And I was like, ah, yes, I figured it out. I just gotta hold my breath and like hope for the best. And I did it again and again, and I jumped again and again and again, and I finally overcame my fear of water. Oh, and this has been the 25 facts of me, Casey Chan. Bye.